So in this question here, we've got the first term of an arithmetic sequence is k squared. The fifth term is 41. Now the difference between all the terms is k, and we want to find what k is in this arithmetic sequence. So how are we going to go about finding what the value of k is from that? That's very little information to go on. Well, we know it's an arithmetic sequence and the differences are all k. Now k is some constant, so as it's constant through all the differences of the sequence, maybe we have a chance of finding it. So first of all, let's list up the information that we've got. We've got k squared, we've got a term here, that's the second, the third, the fourth, and the fifth term is 41. Now we know the differences between all of these terms is k. Now we don't know if k is positive or negative. So it could be an increasing sequence or a decreasing sequence. We don't know at the moment. But k squared, that's our first term. So in an arithmetic sequence, we've got a equals k squared, where each term in the sequence is defined as un, so that's the nth term, equals a plus n minus 1 times d. Now n is the nth term, and d is the difference. Okay, now we're given the difference is k, so we know what that is. So d equals k. So let's put what information we have so far into this equation here. So un equals a, well, first term is k squared, and we've got the n minus 1th value there, and d is k. Okay, right, so that's what we've got so far. Now we know the fifth term is 41, so let's try that. So u5, that's the fifth term, equals 41, which is going to be k squared plus n minus 1, well, as it's the fifth term, n is 5, so that's going to be plus 4k. So that's something we can go on there. We've got 41 equals k squared plus 4k. Now we've got a quadratic there. If we can just shuffle that around a little bit, maybe we can solve for the k. So let's go with that. So let's bring the 41 on this side, and then it'll be set to 0. So we'll have k squared plus 4k minus 41 equals 0. Okay, let's plug that into the quadratic formula. So we've got minus b plus or minus the square root b squared minus 4ac. So we've got a is 1. Let's put our values here. A is 1, b is 4, c equals minus 41. So let's go with that. So don't forget to divide by 2a. So that'll give us our k. So minus b, so that's minus 4, plus or minus square root b squared, that's 4, so that's 16, minus 4 times a times c, which is minus 41. And divide that by 2 times a, which is just 2. Okay, let's bring this along here. So minus 4 plus or minus square root. Right, let's be careful here. 41 times 4, 164, and it's a minus. So 16 plus 164 gives us 180. And then we divide all that by 2. Okay, so we've got a surd here. So let's break this one down a little bit. So I can break that down into, take 2 out of it. So I take a 4 out of the inside, give me a 2 to put outside. So now I've got minus 4 plus or minus square root. Right, 180 becomes 45 if I take 4 out of it. Square root of 4 gives me 2. So I can then divide all that by 2. So we can divide everybody by 2. So now I've got minus 2 plus or minus square root of 45, and the 2's are all cancelled. So that's where we're cancelling all these. Okay, right, square root of 45, that can also simplify, as I said. I could take a 9 out of that, which will give me 3. So square root of 9 is 3. So now I've got k equals minus 2 plus or minus. So let's break this one down. So I've got square root of 45 is the same as square root of 9 times 5. Take that 9 out, I've got a 3 root 5. So k equals minus 2 plus or minus 3 root 5. So that's my two values for my constant k. Okay, thank you very much.